war is upon. This is a couple days after. In the north side of the world, you can hear the land of armies marching towards the south side. The Queen's army is slowly ascending upon this location. The army's flag banner that holds true towards Shaysfield. It's got a coat of arms of a black flame and a fortress. It seems that Fairy Knight Gawain is leading the charge, or leading the march, for the army for the Shaysfield. The objective is not the objective is not the suppression of the rebels or negotiating terms with Bogard. Yesterday, Beryl Gut, who would smile with a eerie face that represented the Queen, says the following. This happened one day This happened one day before Shayfield has turned into ashes. So yeah, so think about it like this. Whole Field says, imagine the, well, I wouldn't say entire army, but just a battalion of just soldiers led by Gawain walking towards Shaysfield, marching down. It's not to negotiate. It's not to suppress the rebels. Yesterday, right, the day before, Beryl Gut joined in this army as a representative of the Queen. Beryl Gut, smug and hella hard. This was one day before Shayfield disappeared from Britain. Lord Bogard, or will you not be rested soon? If you have something on your mind, I am willing to hear it out and try to solve it with you. It says you can't even pour me one alcohol. What a useless woman, aka wife, you are. But then again, I will never understand what the taste of alcohols are like. I just don't understand the culinary tastes and what humans culinary world is like. You would fancy up the meat and you would try to complicate a flavor by being so by taking too much time. To me, I only witness and see it as a useless, futile movement to consume the flesh. Or, consume energy. The tribe of Fangs, right? The tribe of Fangs, humans are for a tribe of Fangs, becoming human-esque is unnecessary. To be perfectly honest, to open a restaurant as well is quite hilarious. Did you know in the town of Oxford there is a there's a restaurant that is owned by the tribe of Fang, establishing to make food. And to top it all off, no matter how you look at it and no matter how you try to deny it, it's Woodworth's culinary shop. There is a limit to a bad fucking joke. Imagine our big walking plaza of Shaysfield. Imagine that there is a food. Hey, get shot, bitch. You don't fucking post in my chat, you dumb bitch. What do you do? What do you do? You forgot the user? Wait, you baited that dude? Feels bad, man. Hey, get baited, bro. I hope you're still alive. You should be fine, though. Is it what, Gouda Gouda action? That's okay. Oh, that's pretty pogs, actually. That's a big thumbs up. Feels good, man. We'll talk about that later. It says, yeah, it's so hilarious that I can almost burst out laughing right now. Yes, I do agree. It does sound quite silly and hilarious if the whole town is a cooking shop. It says it's quite hilarious. You would be, it would, this is pretty cute. But at the same time, like, yes, you should definitely check it out. It would be hilarious. I would like, I wanted to make you see it at least once. Never mind. Forget what I said. You are correct. It seems that there is something wrong with me. It says the prophecy child. You've defeated a... Hey, dumb. What's happening? Just people just die skydiving? Skydiving into... People are just diving in for death. Hey, get shot, bitch. Can't post links? I don't know why you can't post links. You should be able to, but... No links, bitch. Let's see. It says, it wasn't my fault. Oh, did it automatically shot him down? Oh, mega low. Here, let me see the, no, you know why? You know why? It's because I bet, no, yours should be exempt to a subscriber. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, you should be able to post links. Something happened there. Don't forget. Nightbot's waking up. Don't be mad at him. It's his child. You've defeated many moss. I heard outside of town. It says, I've seen. Yeah, I heard from eyewitness report that there was a warrior in clad armor that is in clad armor helping the citizens. How many times must I tell you? Yeah, even though I've told you not to stand out. It says, I'm so sorry. Indeed, it seems that I'm a failure as a Lord Bogard's bride. It says, you idiot, you are already a failure from the start. It says, even though you can fight against Moss, You are still afraid to wield a weapon. You never once came to the barrel, or aka the flute, of the steel pipe, which is the black barrel, essentially. The black clad armor that essentially is yeah, it's essentially a black barrel component. Ortanax, excuse me. The steel package. It says, but I heard from the merchants, right, that you and that steel flute are steel flute are always with one. But never once or even ever you would mention the steel flute and the steel shield you wield in hand. It's almost as if you've forgotten this. You must understand the component you have almost rivals the Morgan sacred lance. It says you have so much power, why do you run away from it? I do not know, right? I do not know and I do not understand, but all I know is that the steel barrel, aka the steel flute, right? The steel barrel, steel flute, aka black barrel, it would I almost can feel like that thing can definitely hurt Britain, even destroy it. And that is what I am afraid of. No. You are not afraid of that barrel at all, are you, girl? You are afraid of battle in general in its concept. No. Never mind that, even if I try to understand your true intentions and motives, it doesn't mean that I'll ever understand you. It says, I've done what I could. Have you thought about your past? I've only just set it in reality. Have you regained your memories before you arrived here? It says, yeah, I don't know where you reside, but I know for a fact that you're a warrior, a knight, a fighter. After all, from the looks of it, you've been fighting a very long war. But in the Queen's army, I've never once seen you ever before. And it seems that no new fairy knight has been instated recently as well. I've never seen a fairy like you. Where did you come from? Truly. Are you truly the prophesied girl or prophesied child that would save Britain? Then if that were to be the case, the only option you will ever have to save Britain or to fulfill the prophecy is in the battlefield. After all, the king's road to fulfill the prophecy will only lay in tattered and bloody road. Can you pull that off? Even if you were to manage to defeat the Queen, are you able to rule and control the 6 tribes with your power? That's foolish. That was rhetorical. Even if your memories were to return, whatever you were going to answer, or the answer I was looking for, will not befit you. It says fairies. Fairies are all objective-seeking creatures, aka fairies are always living, striving to fulfill their objective. What the hell are you going to do why do something if you don't want to do it? It seems it is true that you are truly not the child of prophecy. A faker, a fraud, just some child, just some wandering child lost in the woods. It says, I've been in the field of battle for a very long time. Ever since my birth, I was constantly in the battlefield with the moss. The tribe of Fang would always fight with moss, and that was our joy and pride. After all, we were the strongest tribe in all Britain. And among all of us, Woodworth was an equivalent to I. Equivalent, if not better, to a certain degree than I. We saved Britain multiple times from these calamity of losses. And with his reputations and what he has done, accumulated gold and was able to become the nobles, the people, a mayor that would own Oxford of Woodworth's knowledge of I. It says, I heard well about it that you were used to be the mayor of knowledge, Mr. Lord Bogart. But why have you come to Sheffield? It says that capless asshole, that motherfucker did me in. He now makes his name Springen. But we don't have to talk about that garbage, trash. He is not worth your time. He is not worth your while to listen. Do you know the War of the Caterpillar 200 years ago? The war, do you remember the War of the Caterpillar 200 years ago? That was the only time when the queen screamed like a girl. It was a war when she actually screamed like a girl. The fact that Morgane, that she's not good with bugs is quite hilarious. Oh, interesting. So they hit that out. By the way, I'm pretty sure the blank is Burgess. It says it right here that it says that in that war, Morgane gave the title and a job, right? The title, aka name, right? A name / title of Knight Gawain to Burgess or His name is no longer confirmable because it was manipulated by the queen. A true name reformation. Until Gawain is truly defeated, nobody in this world can say her former fairy name. Woodworth constantly hated how was a daughter of the Black Dog. Woodworth will always complain Burgess that she is a troubling black dog of a girl, but to me, I preferred and enjoyed her strength and how she wielded. But that thing, that monster, becoming a fairy knight, unfortunately, I was part of the problem as well. I've said these words. If you don't want to be called a dog, you must fight with claws and fangs. Blah blah blah. The one who would the one who would lead the blood, you are going to fight with that blade that is so honorable. I don't know if the words that I've said pleased her, but ever since then, she would use that sword and she would start to be acknowledged as a knight from the queen. So essentially, Bogard specifically said to so Bogard said, if you don't want to be called a dog, fight with claws and fangs. Oh. If you don't want to be called a if you don't want to be called a dog. Sorry, I read this part wrong right here. It says, yeah, if you don't want to be called a dog by anybody else, don't fight with claws and fangs. Fergus, the one who takes the blood and leads it to the right place, use that blade of yours and battle it through. I don't know if she got taken a like of that wording, but ever since then, that person would use a sword, and then the queen has acknowledged her existence as a knight. And ever since then, she became a fairy knight and started moving on her own to defeat the moss and protect the fairies, and became the new knight. Yeah, became the new fairy knight that would be the shield to protect fairies from the mosses. Perhaps the reason why she took this path was she was being discriminated as the daughter of the black dog. And because of that, she would understand the standings of the weak, and she would constantly ask responsibilities of the people within power. In Queen's terminology, she became the noblest Obliju. Noblesse oblige is what she mentioned. My goodness, I can't believe human civilization can even explain this far. It says, when I stare at you and look at you, it reminds me of the time when Fergus was recently born. The fact that she was born as a strong-willed creature, right? As a strong-willed creature, she was born, she was constantly strifed and struggled. The fact that she constantly has to fake herself to be a weakling, and she hated her. She constantly hated herself to have to constantly play the role of a weakling. I could definitely see your. I could definitely see your difficulties with her side to side, just like crying. It seems like up till now, to this day, you're still very caring about this person, this Gawain person of sort. It says, surely you jest. 200 years before now, once that thing became a fairy knight, I stopped thinking and I stopped thinking about it, nor reverting back to memories. No, I wonder what has gotten to me. It's true. Yeah, I've truly gone insane. I didn't even talk about my warrior. Yeah, I didn't even talk about a warrior's talk. The fact that I am recollecting and reminiscing and talking about my life's path. It seems that I wasted our conversation. Forget what I've said anything before. Don't remember it. Don't input it. I am going back to the soldier barracks. Yes. Lord Bogard, please be careful. And don't stay up too long. It says, it is a question that lingered to me from get-go. Why are you not afraid of me? That I need that answer. The reason probably is because Shayfield is so beautiful of a town. I heard from the townsfolk that, Mr. Bogard, you made this town from scratch. Even though this is a closed fortress, castle fortress, you would prioritize the fairy citizens first and created a bright, feeling good town that helps the people. To someone that is seeking that objective and seeking that as a goal, there's no way for me to ever feel malice towards you. That's right. Compared to knowledge, Shayfield is made more elegantly. But that ends tonight and ends today. From tomorrow and onward, I will close the gate. Morgan's army is coming nearby. If the battle were to ensue, the beautiful town will be never said no more. Lord Bogard, that is the alarm that is the alarm from the guards. What's going on? It's way too early. They're they're here way too early. What the hell is actually happening? Status report. Are you saying that the Queen's army was able to go through the northern side of the big mountains just in 2 days? Correct. It seems that the Queen's army is currently right in front of our doorway, ready to go. We just received a letter just now. We just also received a letter just now. Would you like to read it? Give me that. Read it to me. I don't care. Just what does it say? What does Morgan entail to do? Well, that's, report! Why are you hesitating? Understood. Bring forth the child of prophecy. If you were to cough her up, Shayfield's freedom will be guaranteed. Is what it says. So everybody's whispering, "Oh my God, give the child of prophecy away. We're supposed to give away MASH, but why? What about knowledge? What about the answer to knowledge?" It says, what does it mean by they'll grant us freedom? What does it mean by granting us freedom? Do they not understand we have Bogard's army? Are they not even looking? So he's very pissed. Ah! He says they don't care. They don't care, do they? You don't care an inch about our rebellion, do you, Morgan? every single one of the members, even the tribe, every member of one of the tribe is making shame. Yeah, is making a shame and making fun of the clan of the Fang. Another report. Someone has someone has witnessed the flag of the queens, right? The coat of the banner on the army. The one that's leading the charge is Gawain, Fairy Knight Sir Gawain. Oh, I see. Is that so? Yeah, that bitch of a queen. In writing, she boasts. In writing, and she boasts, but in her regiment, aka in her army, in her army rank status, it seems that her true intentions and motives and true facts lay there before. The fact that she would send Gawain the broken blade, the quote-unquote, I don't know how to say Buster Blade, or just gigantic wielding blade of Gawain, that she would pit it against us, it means that she is indeed afraid of our army. It says that now that we know that in the north there are some armies, the actual battalion of the armies is in the north of Nokunalea. Sheffield cannot be put down, it cannot be defeated, so the queen has chosen not pressure or invasion, but negotiation. You don't have to feel threatened by the outside force, it's only imitation. I can understand why their march was so quick and so spry. They're not outfitted for battle. They're not. They're just there for shits and giggles. Perhaps they might try to get us back or negotiate a contract to try to get rid of the clump of calamity with our own army. Let's see what decisions that queen has made. Let's see what decision you have made, Queen of Fairy. It says, I'm so sorry to report this, Lord Bogard. Gawain's flag, the army's flag is not just Gawain's. There are 3 other flags together with the... Oh, no. There are other armies with 3 different flags. Those are Tristan, Lancelot, oh my god. All 3 Fairy Knights has also been just confirmed. Right now, what we are staring in front of us is the most powerful... the entire army of the Queen's control. What? All of them together?